America, I need your help. I can't catch a break in the trucking industry. My first truck, my first truck that I purchased on my own, burned down because somebody's truck had a faulty wiring and they would not accept at fault the insurance. And both insurance, my insurance and Progressive Insurance, uh, they pretty much told me that, like when I talked to my insurer, they told me that you're better off filing a claim with us because if you go after Progressive, they're gonna deny you. And when I talked to Progressive, they were saying pretty much the same thing, that they're gonna deny it because what happened is there was nobody involved at the fire. Nobody witnessed it. It was on private property at Peterbilt Rush Center in Victoria, Texas. So they were just they're treating it like it just happened. Like, hey, it happened. Like a lightning bolt came out of nowhere and just struck the truck. So Progressive would not accept that fault. And the reason why I bought a newer truck was because my old Peterbilt, it's got 1 million miles and never been overhauled. And so technically at 1 million miles, it's almost like it's time for a newer truck. Otherwise, you're gonna start paying tons and tons of money to repair it. So that's why I bought the newer truck, Kenworth T680. But unfortunately, while getting some recall repairs done on the Kenworth, yeah, that guy's tanker caught on fire, and then the fire spread over to my truck. So I filed with my insurance, but my insurance pretty much all they did was just pay off the loan, and I would just shortchange. They didn't give me the full amount. I was shortchanged, so I pretty much lost my down payment on that truck. So, and at the same time, when that Kenwood truck burned down, the old Peterbilt needed some work, and I figured, like Dave Ramsey says, there's no need to go buy a new vehicle. Uh, if you got some money to go fix it, go get it fixed. Uh, it's better than a whole truck payment. Well, that method did not work out for me at all. So I dropped about $15,000 to fix the old Pete. Figured maybe it'll give me another year so I can start saving up a down payment for my next truck. And then here we are, 3 months later, I caught another fire. 2 fires within just a few months. Like the first one is not my fault. And now I'm going through another fire, which I don't even know how much damage was done to the truck. And then I had truck drivers that were passing by. I was trying to flag them down to tell them to pull over and give me a helping hand. And nobody would stop. So I threw myself out in the middle of the interstate to stop the traffic completely on 980. Because when I tried to use my fire extinguisher to put out the fire, after about a minute, my fire extinguisher, it went empty. Like, it gave all it could, and there was still a little bit of fire going on in my truck. So I went and I stopped the traffic, and 2 truck drivers that stopped, one driver said he didn't have a fire extinguisher. The other driver, he couldn't understand me at all. I guess he didn't speak English. And they drove off. They didn't even stop to get out, give me assistance, see what's going on. No, I'm begging for help. Like, please help save my truck, because this is all I got. And they wouldn't get out. And for some miracle, the fire finally went away. I guess maybe those chemicals in the fire extinguisher went out. So now I'm hitting another bump on the road where I'm all like, because I was all like, you know what? Dust yourself off. You got your old truck, right? You got your old truck. It was unfortunate what happened to your new one. Just dust yourself off, get back on the horse, and try to save some more money so you can purchase your next truck. But here we are at another bump on the road, which I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to cost 5,000, 10,000. I mean, we're talking. The tow truck driver said that all the airlines were completely burnt underneath the truck because he thought it was going to be a quick hook and go. Because usually when they do a quick hook and go, they just apply air to the tank, which releases the brakes. But he looked underneath, and they were all burnt. So I'm gonna need a whole new set of airlines underneath the bunk because I have no airline brakes going to my brakes in the back. They're gone. And then there's some wiring harness that been burnt, and I don't know what happened. It looks like the exhaust clamps might have broke off or something. I do get the truck inspected every 90 days. I just had it sent over at Peterbilt and Hunter Buffalo, New York, and they were real good at picking every little thing that was wrong with the truck. You know, I was like, hey, look, I don't mind getting my truck fixed the right way. If you see something wrong with it, get it done. You know, like I'll fix it because it's really important to me, my family, and the importance of being safe on the highway because I'm not the only one that drives on the interstate. People of all ages drive on that interstate. Um, so, America, I need your help. I tried to move into a newer truck. That truck burned down because somebody's truck had electrical fire, and apparently no lawyer wants to help me out. Like they're like, if nobody was injured, we don't want the case because there's probably no money for them to win the case, or it'll be just a waste of time. And I try to dust myself off to recover and be like, you know what, just go to work, go make that money, and then just try again later on down the road, 6 months or a year. And you know what? It's just getting worse and worse and worse. So, to buy a new truck, it's going to be like $30,000. $30,000 for a down payment. So, I know this goal of setting it up at $30,000 is way too high, but I'll see what America can do for me to help me out in my situation. Maybe we can get it up to 15,000, 20,000, but it's freaking me out that it's pushing me to the limit to where I might lose my house, I might lose my wheels. That takes my family to work and do what they got to do while I'm out here on the road. So one of the biggest things I want to do, if this GoFundMe really helps me out, I want to put your name, I want to put your handle, whatever you want me to put on the side of the truck for your donation. I will put it on the side of the truck. On the side of the truck. Whether it's your TikTok handle, your Instagram handle, your YouTube channel, I'm going to put it up there on the side of the truck as someone who donated to my cause. And I'm going to put it all on the side of the truck. I don't care if I got to tag it all the way around, the hood, the side, front, back, top to bottom, the tanks. I'll put your name up there. That's what I want to do. So my next truck, if the funds come in, I'm gonna put y'all's name up there on the side of the truck so it can be seen all across America for the generous and help that you've come along to help me out, to pull me out of this fire pit. So I'm gonna start the minimum goal of 30,000, and then we'll see where we go from there. But if you could please help me out, I it's it's just tragedy, you know. Two fires in just a couple of months, and no, I'm not sabotaging my vehicles. You know, the first one wasn't my fault. Okay, that some guy parked next to me at a Peterbilt, and his truck caught on fire, and now they don't want to accept it at fault. And then this one, I've never experienced this before. Never experienced this before. I even have like no check engine light on. Everything is running just smooth. All of a sudden, just boom, you know, like a loud ripple noise, and then next thing you know, I'm pulling over. I hear loud air leaks, and I'm on fire. And then a fire extinguisher runs out, and then nobody wants to help me out. Not a single truck driver got out of the truck to assist me. They just kept on trucking, and that's just terrible. I mean, I get it. When you're trying to flag somebody down on the side of the road, most of the time you're gonna be thinking, oh, they're just trying to make sure that you go on the next lane. But no, I jumped in front of the interstate. I was standing in the middle of the interstate, waving my flashlight to stop traffic and get somebody to get out of their cab to help me out, and not a single person helped me out. Not a single person helped me out. And I don't know if they looked at me like I was crazy or what. I mean, like, it's not like I got out in the middle of the highway with no vehicle on the side of the road. I mean, like, I needed help. So I'm not gonna make this too long, but please help me out, America. I'm crying out. I'm freaking out here, you know, about my finances with my family. I don't know what to do. Just, just help me out, please. And like I said, and in return, the next truck I get, I'm putting your name on the side of the truck. The bigger the donation, the bigger your name's gonna be on the side of the truck. Okay? Or if you want to put like in memory of your pet or memory of your grandfather or dad, I'll put it up there so people can see it as I travel all over the United States, mostly in the East Coast. But I usually go from Texas to Chicago to New York to Florida, down to Mississippi, around that area on the east side, and then sometimes I go to the west side, California, Oregon, and eventually sometimes Canada. But I will put your name up there on the side of the truck. The bigger the donation, the bigger your name's going to be on the side. And just let me know if you want your TikTok, Instagram, or just your full name. I'll put it up there, your full name. Just help me out, America, please.
happened? Just no running or what?
It right here, I think the exhaust flex pipes or something, it cut on fire. Like I heard like a big old rumbling noise. And then the next thing you know it, I smelled rubber. I pulled over, and then the truck was saying it wanted to derate. I look underneath the truck and I saw fire.
That's
and
no good.
I pulled out the fire extinguisher. I ran out of this fire extinguisher, and then I tried to flag drivers down. I even stopped traffic, and none of them truck drivers will help me out, man, with the fire extinguishers.
Really?
Not a single driver, man.
Drivers ain't what they used to be.
So it's like, what the hell?
Hey, John. Yeah.
There's some
okay, never mind.
pipe right there. Something.
Looks like it's you dropped your cell phone, buddy. Go back to the driveway. These new trucks are a pain in the ass.
Well, this one's got 1,000,000 miles on it, so
Yeah.
it's bound to happen. You can still talk to me, but you got a little bit of a
Got a
story.
ratchet strap? That's what I'm trying to figure out where to put it.
Alright, trying to figure out where. I think that pipe broke off
Let's go to the other side.
and caught fire. Hopefully it's an easy fix.
Hey, that little hammer, you want to grab it? And
I think that's what it
some
is.
kind of pry bar? Yep.
Everything looks okay. Yeah. Oh, look, the exhaust over here is came off. I don't know if it was like a back pressure or.
That black pry bar that we use for the front
Exhaust
grids.
came off over here.
I'll need that.
They're getting it towed. Well, I'm down here in Davenport at Peterbilt, and with the help of the donation, if I can get some help with the donation, I will put your name up here on the side of the truck. The bigger the donation, the bigger your name's gonna be on the side of the truck, and it can be your name, your handle on your TikTok, Instagram, maybe your place of business, a lawyer, influencer. I can put it on the side of the truck, and in exchange for your donation, because my idea in returning your donation is to put your name on the side of the truck, and then up on top I'll just put like a big old thank you for your support, and then everybody's names will be here on the side. That's my plan. So for those that donate, thank you.